children, I Pooja Rajvanshi welcome you all to the Maths Home Mentoring Session, the SD Vidya School, Ambala Cand. Dear students, today our topic of discussion is if two fractions are given to us and mind it only two fractions, and we want to tell whether those two fractions are equal or not, how we can do that. As discussed in the last video, one is pictorial representation. You take any figure and you observe the denominators, divide that figure into those many parts, and then shade the selected numerator part. Do that in both the given fractions and then observe and tell. Now this is going to be a very lengthy process. So how we can do that mathematically? So here in this slide, as you are able to see, now these are two fractions, 15 upon 17 and 19 upon 21. 15 upon 17 and 19 upon 21. Now these are different fractions. We will only proceed with this method when we have unlike fractions. Remember, in the like fractions, we just observe the numerators. In the unlike fractions, what we do, as the red arrows are already showing you, this denominator 21 will be multiplied by the numerator 15. And this denominator 17 will be multiplied by the numerator 19. So here we go, 15 multiplied by 21. This will be written on the left hand side only. 15 remains on its own side and 21 goes to 15, remember. 19 remains here, 19 remains here, and 17 goes to 19 like this. This is your answer after multiplication. You will use your rough columns, and here 323 is your answer. Now these are, children, the numerators of the new fractions so obtained. It is 315, it is 323. So this is greater. That means the given two fractions are not equal. The given two fractions are not equal. And in the same process, we can tell about the fraction which is greater and the fraction which is smaller. Got it? I again repeat for you. We take the denominator of the second fraction to the numerator of the first fraction and multiply it and write the answer on the left hand side. Then we take the denominator of the first fraction, take it to the numerator of the second fraction, multiply it and write the answer below. And then we compare. If they are equal, we say the fractions are equivalent. If they are not, we say the fractions are not equivalent. And in the same process, we can also identify and tell which fraction is bigger. Understood? Right. Now for the further questions in the exercises, we would need a next concept, children. That is converting improper fractions to mixed numbers and vice versa. Vice versa means converting mixed to improper. So first of all, children, let us revise what are improper fractions and what are mixed numbers. Now here we have three rectangles. This rectangle, all the complete rectangle, the 6 parts we have divided the rectangle into are shaded green. Second also, complete rectangle is shaded green. So I am having two whole means complete rectangles. So in the mixed number, this pink color represents two whole rectangles. And the third rectangle, I selected one part out of 6. So my mixed fraction is 2 1 upon 6. The same representation, the same pictorial representation can be expressed as improper fraction. We did this in the day 1 concept. You count the number of parts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First of all, each rectangle is divided into how many parts? 6 parts. So my denominator will be 6. How many parts did I work upon the shaded ones? 12 and 1, 13. So 13 upon 6. In other words, when the numerator is bigger than the denominator, we have an improper fraction. Now children, this can be converted into mixed and mixed can be converted into improper. Let us see how. The left side, it's just a revision. This is a proper fraction. Numerator is less. This is an improper fraction and this is a mixed fraction. We have a whole number and a proper fraction. Here this is numerator is greater than the denominator. Now conversion steps, children. Convert improper fraction to a mixed number. Please note the steps. First of all, we divide the numerator by the denominator. Now I am taking the example 17 upon 5 here. You simply divide. You can do this in the fair. No need to go to the rough column. So division is happening over here. 5 3s is 15 and 2 is the remainder. So 3 is my quotient, 2 is my remainder. Now simply what we have to write is, we have to write a mixed number. Dear children, the quotient is my whole part. The remainder becomes the numerator and the divisor becomes the denominator. Remember, the remainder becomes the numerator, the divisor becomes the denominator. Sorry for the next slide is displayed. So 2 upon 5 is my fraction. 2 upon 5 is my proper fraction. And what is my whole number? My whole number is 3. This purple and red is written, the numerator is the remainder and the denominator is the divisor. Please learn these 3 steps. And this is my answer. So obtained. 3 as a whole number, 2 upon 5. Please listen this again and again. This is just a slide which is telling you how to write a mixed number. Again, the slide, the same mixed number, if you count the whole parts, 9 upon 2. Right? Now again, another example of conversion of an improper fraction to the mixed number. I have taken 7 upon 3. Simple division, 3 2s are 6, 1 remainder. What is the second step? The remainder is the numerator and this is my denominator and this is my whole number. Result is 2 with the remainder of 1, which we write as 2 1 upon 3. Children, writing this, children do a lot of mistake. I want you to have a lots and lots of practice how to write a mixed number. While I'll be doing the exercises, I will be again discussing. You listen this again and again, and please remember this before you start doing your exercise. Right? Certain more examples. 7 upon 4, 4 1s are 4, 3 remainder, तो 3 numerator बनेगा और जो जिससे हम divide करते हैं divisor वो denominator बनेगा. 3 upon 4 proper fraction आएगा and the quotient is my whole number. 25 upon 6, 6 4s are 24. So 4, this is my proper fraction, this is my numerator, divisor is my denominator. So whatever slide sets in your brain, please visualize and remember. That is why I am representing it in different ways. You can also remember it as a MAD method, multiply, add, denominator. Right? 5, right. This is a procedure we are going to use when we are going to convert a given mixed fraction. Now what is given, this bigger one, this is a mixed fraction. Now I have to convert it into the improper fraction. So what is my procedure? You first multiply. What has to be multiplied? Denominator by the whole part. Please remember this as a picture in your brain. Multiply the denominator by the whole part. 5 3s are 15. Multiply के बाद आपने क्या करना है? Add करना है. Add क्या करना है? Add the numerator. This numerator has to be added. And you get 17. Multiply, add, and then you write the denominator. First of all, यहीं पर बच्चे mistake करते हैं. This denominator write as it is in the answer. The denominator always remains the same. I am again repeating, denominator always remains the same. And this answer so obtained is your new numerator. So this fraction, the mixed fraction, is easily converted into the improper fraction. Right, children? Again and again, listen to this video, understand what we are doing, and then come to the exercise. Thank you, students.